yeah, folks, Colleen Wing actually got a nerf in this week's over-the-air update, going down to a 2-3. But that actually gave me the perfect excuse to toss her into a Cerebro 3 deck that's built all around Swarm. Because if you discard some Swarms, you get 3, 4, 5 of these in hand or whatever. They are these zero-cost ways to dump potentially up to 9 power each, thanks to, you know, Cerebro and Mystique. Mystique, another card that got buffed in this patch. I'm not really all that relevant in this deck, although I did run into a couple occasions where that 1 power seemed kind of meaningful. Of course, to support that, we've got some other discard cards in here. Blade, a classic example. Redshift, a more recent 3 power discard enabler here. Can sometimes also give you like a 2-drop that can be handy, a Mirage or something to toss in. I've got Moon Knight and Gambit as more 3 power ways to discard stuff, each of which have some additional utility. Gambit potentially deleting a high power target, although realistically hitting their tiniest thing. And, you know, Moon Knight maybe getting something cool out of their hand. And of course, these each can hit more Swarms. And Moon Knight doesn't have too many bad targets either. If you play some of your other even cost stuff early, there's not much else you'll see here. Everything's kind of 1s and 3s outside of this core of 2s. And, you know, hopefully you're hitting those Swarms as a bonus. And all in all, when this deck fires, it can do some pretty crazy stuff, right? Those Cerebro, you know, pushing everybody up to like 9 power or whatever is crazy. Dump even like 3 Swarms, right? That can just be 27 power out of nowhere with Cerebro, Mystique all played on the final turn. Not to mention buffing everything else. You're probably playing like 40, 50 power sometimes all at once when things line up. Now, that said, I actually didn't have a very good run with this deck. I want to be clear. I had a pretty bad run. I don't think this deck is actually very good. Part of that is just typical Cerebro fashion. Like, it just has a lot of risk, a lot of downside. This game plan with Swarm is also pretty singular in focus. In other words, if you don't hit Cerebro and you don't line up the Swarms well, it definitely can just backfire and fail, and like, you know, it just doesn't come together. Iron Man Mystique is kind of a nice backup plan in some ways. Like, you can occasionally steal games there, you know, an Iron Man with 2 Swarms and a Mystique with 2 Swarms or whatever is possible, but it's not a very consistent way to win. So I only went 6 and 8 with this deck, which that's not a good win rate. Like, even bad decks, usually I kind of hover around 50-50. I will say though, man, I ran into a lot of tech cards today. I don't know what it was, people tryharding or what today, but there was Enchantress, there was Cosmic Ghost Rider out in force. Some Goliaths caught me off guard. So maybe it was just a little bit of a bad run. I felt like the deck should be better than the data for me, you know, gave me so far. Of course, all these are always low sample sizes when we're recording videos. So maybe this could push closer to 50-50 with more games, maybe even beyond that with a better Cerebro player, slightly different meta, because there's definitely something cool happening here, and those big surprises are possible. Maybe if you snap more aggressively when you do hit, you could actually still climb with this despite, you know, a middling win rate. There's all possibilities there. I just wouldn't count on this one doing a lot of work for you, at least as it stands. There's just some clunkiness with the Swarms sometimes, like, you know, Swarms in the wrong spot for Redshift or Blade, and you kind of have to wait a bit. Cerebro's at risk. Locations can screw you, spawning that monster on Monster Island or whatever. So many little things can go wrong. This one's really hard to play, and it doesn't have as many of those release valves as like normal Cerebro 3 with stuff like Valkyrie, for instance, where you can come in and kind of fix problems, clean things up, and take resets. Because you're leaning into the discard package here so much, it doesn't work. Now, I also talked a little bit about Victoria Hand potentially being another card in this deck, but I think the problem with Victoria Hand is she leans even harder into the Swarm package, where like, yeah, she could make your Swarms even crazier, but you know, if you don't hit Swarms, Victoria Hand is like completely useless in this deck otherwise. I guess technically some Redshift synergy, but not really. So ultimately I wouldn't probably push into Victoria Hand. I think that would hurt more than it helps. That said, it might be worth a shot because this deck still was far from perfect as it sits. Definitely a lot of fun. Glad to see Colleen can make the fit here, but ultimately just not a deck I think I can recommend you trying to climb with. Maybe you just want to have some fun and do something weird with some big time Swarms. There is a possibility here. Okay, Bast. Yeah, you're fine on Mystique, I guess, but let's greed you a little bit more. Quantum Tunnel should be pretty free for us, right? I mean, there's some risks, I guess, with discard, though, isn't there? Yeah, you might actually land a Redshift that gets rid of something good. Agent Venom cheated out early off the hood. That's a wild line. Good for them. That also hit the hood. They could get a 3-power hood back. Nidavaleer's gotta go. Let's just get rid of that. Moon Knight here is good. Hit the Swarm guaranteed at the moment. Assuming we don't draw 2. We've got a couple. Redshift and Colleen, which, you know, kind of have to be in the deck. That was sort of the whole point. Nivelier turning off here. B, no on reveals, no ongoings. The vault, okay, that could still limit them a little bit, maybe. Order worlds, no problem. Do hit the red shift. Yeah, I think it's worth a 50-50 here, right? If you hit Colleen, you hit Bast, which is like, eh. Could maybe just go Bast, to be honest, but, you know, I can't play Redshift behind it. Not really time yet. I'm gonna do this. Let's just rip the Swarm. It's easy. Don't hit Colleen on the back end. Hit Iron Man. Mystique is 4. Mystique is 5. Okay, bro. Chill. She's not 4, so I can't discard. Toxin discarded and Redshift discarded. Iron Man hit for free. Okay. Kind of cool, but I gotta get some numbers there somehow still. They're gonna bounce mid, obviously, and then really dump it on 5. So it would be kind of cool if I could dump that now, but at the same time, it's sort of hard to dump that now. Both Blade and Colleen are fine on the Bast. Gambit's, you know, kind of risky, but Mystique sucks now anyway, I guess. So, do I avoid this on turn 5 to stay out of that Rockets lane? You know, like just 2 cards here make the difference. I have no numbers left at all right now. All the good cards are there, but no numbers. Iceman's gone. Okay, that's kind of nice, I guess. But the Rocket's a little scarier, really. I only ever have 12 there. Do I beat 12 if I just ignore it? You know what I mean? Everything here's fine except Bast. Really, I don't love Bast. Or, I mean, I guess alternatively, do I beat Rocket if I dump? You know, like if I put another 6 in, I go to 18. Like, surely that beats just the Rocket, right? Well, no, I don't know. He had Joaquin, so he could gain 8 on it. If he just plays Joaquin Rocket, I think 12 to 3 would hold, right? Because he was 4 and Joaquin's like 2 or whatever, right? So that'd be 6 and 3 is 9. I don't know. Maybe we just juke. They could go Quantum Tunnel, but it'd be really risky to put your Rocket back in on Quantum Tunnels. I think we just juke. They got a 3rd card here, though. What's that going to be? Rocket was only 3, by the way. Oh, Sage is pretty big, though. Sage is just enough to flip. Dude. Sage is just enough to flip. So now I got to win left, which actually shouldn't be too hard. Iron Man makes left pretty strong. And the Swarms are crazy strong, right? Blade? Just play the Mystique, too, which is wild. Blade. I could leave a card in hand for a potential Gambit, but yeah, the opponent just knows they're cooked. Even winning mid, they're just cooked. The Iron Man Cerebro too strong. The Swarm's too strong. Yeah, I don't know. We tried to juke mid. I think we made a smart play. It just didn't work out. But it kind of didn't matter. Everything else was just really, really big. Hey, Elysium. Okay. I mean, we do benefit from Elysium in theory. Let's keep as much in hand as we can for as long as we can in case we get Bast, you know? Like, hit Iron Man, hit Bast. Like, we're happy. Swarm, we definitely want to hit Swarms too. Swarms are insane for us. That's kind of the whole point of the deck, right? I'd say it's a pretty mediocre deck until you hit a Swarm, and then it becomes a really interesting deck. That's what I would say. I don't know if Makari's right, but I put Makari in every deck. I think Makari is criminally underplayed, man. I just love Makari, to be honest. No, Swarm, okay. So we can actually start discarding the Swarm right now, dude. Colleen always hits the Swarm here. Yeah, that's fine. If we get a Redshift, you know, we just play Cerebro into Redshift at that point. Xandar. Oh, god dang it! Crap! This is what happens when you use your Scarlet Witch for fun. Oh my god. This literally couldn't have gone worse. Oh my god. Everything. This is like the ugliest card too. Adding insult to injury as far as I'm concerned. Just the ugliest card. I know Ryan Gonzalez fans are about to just go insane on me right now, but ugliest card in the game. That's what I'm gonna say. Don't discard Iron Man, please. Although these Swarms are pretty pointless too when Xandar's in play. Maybe Storm will turn off Xandar, guys. There's always a dream. They don't know I'm a C3 deck yet. Like, they might have an idea because I've played, you know, three power cards, or they've seen three power cards, but they don't know for sure. Maybe Storm goes mid. We hit the War Machine to turn that off. Even Mobius is a good turn off too. Literally either target's fine. Good target Gambit too. Hey, that's actually fine. No, that's okay. Nebula is not a storm, but is this a storm for 4? No, it's crossbones for 5. Oh. Elysium, of course. So I guess you go Bast here, but man, it's just Xandar's killing me, dog. It's just killing me. We're just dying, dude. Mystique is playable with Iron Man, right? Like, it might be the splash that we need, dude. I don't know. Mystique! Oh my good god. These are gonna be like giga buff though, because Cerebro is actually gonna buff all those. Maybe you don't need, maybe you go like this. It just doesn't feel good enough, right? Like, I don't know, Infinite's so scary. There's really not much power here. This is super strong. I'd have 12. It's 8. Maybe Mystique actually goes mid, right? Because I kind of think I have enough mid anyway. You know, it just depends. We don't know for sure, but oh, they went so hard mid. Oh, that's scary. I don't like that. But they don't look that big yet. I mean, oh, that's not that big. I think we're fine, right? Cerebro's gonna farm up mid. Iron Man's gonna farm up left. It's actually a crazy amount of power. We're at a 40 mid, right? Think? Did I do the math right? 28's enough. It don't matter. Ebony Moss, chill. Infinite right is chill. Okay, sweet. 40? 46? I didn't do the math right. Oh, I forgot Cerebro's +3. I think I was saying +2. I think I was doing +2 math, man. Forgot. +3, dog. Yeah, no, good steal, dude. That was a tough game to win. Which did not go our way, but we got there anyway. That's good stuff. That's a good steal. Ooh, the Redshift Swarm hand is really nice. Maybe we sit on this Bast for a minute. We don't have to hurry. Cancun, I mean, we're definitely stacking in 2 spots then. That's fine. Oh, Danger Room's scary though. Oh, we can actually Redshift now still. That's fine. And then Colleen plus Bast next turn will get me a lot of swarms. Also a random 2-drop here, I guess. Could be playable. Valentina or something, you know, just whatever random little thing. Victoria hand would be sweet. Can I put a Victoria hand in this deck, by the way, dude? You definitely could. It would be a bigger commitment. You know, like, it's only good with Swarm, and I already am kind of playing things that are only good with Swarm. There's definitely some scariness around that, but it's not a crazy idea. Maybe not the craziest idea I've ever had. I actually really just want to Bast those, right? That's the problem. I got all this extra energy this turn, but I can't really use it, and if I don't use it now, I'm going to lose it forever, right? So it's like, I mean, maybe it honestly doesn't matter because I have so little to do anyway. Yeah, I mean, weirdly enough, I don't, you know, like, my hand is like so free anyway. I think Victoria hand would be a mistake. I don't know. You definitely like experiment with it because it sounds fun and, you know, it has some potential for sure. I mean, this kind of reads like, you know, Arnhem Zola or whatever, but sure, he's just kind of chilling there. Isn't that sort of risky? I don't know. Moon Knight can definitely hit here. And let's try to get more guys mid as soon as possible. I'm going to end up putting like a Mystique there and hoping it holds. Kid Omega. Okay, so definitely some Nimrod stuff. I guess, is Spider-Man going to hit the Shuri, like, condense and then a Nimrod there, I guess? Oh, that's actually pretty cool, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah, no, that's going to work out fine for them, I think. They're not going to be mad about that. Dude, a Cerebro here would just be absolutely nuts. Come on, Cerebro one time. I think we'd actually maybe beat some Nimrods even. Not a Nimrod, though. Oh. Cerebro! Oh, my God almighty. I think I like this better so that I don't have to rely on the Iron Man and oh, dude, no, let me play the game. Maybe this was a mistake after all. I don't know. I mean, this was gonna be nuts for us, right? Double Cerebro here. This was gonna be just like, you know, Danger Room, I guess, you know, technically could have whiffed pretty hard, but we, like, even if 2 get deleted, we still actually have a ton of power there. It's like 18 or whatever, right? So it would have been nuts. Would have actually been nuts. Scary stuff from the opponent though. I don't know what they were cooking on. Something cooking. Seemed like a cook. Bast, I mean, definitely good on Mystique. It's not something we need to do yet though. We got this weird little hand though where I kind of need to like dump the Mystique ASAP. I don't think I'm playing anything else on 2 though, right? So maybe we wait on the Bast. This Swarm is just in a weird spot. Like Mystique, you know, we got to get her out of there, I think. Makari's actually kind of chill, I suppose. I mean, we'll just play Mystique as a 3-power card unless I top deck Cerebro, right? Then maybe things go a different route. Hey, Makari defeating the Adam Warlock. I love it, dude. That's cool. Oh, wait, did he already... oh, yeah, he already buffed it. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, no, not the monster. Well, now that I have Iron Man, you think a lot more about Mystique in that capacity. And you think a lot less about Swarm because we know the Cerebro's gone, right? So I guess you just play a Swarm here. And then just do like, you know, Iron Man right plus Mystique left or whatever at some level. Oh my god, Nightmare's cool, dude. Really cool. I'm jealous of how cool you are, opponent. I can play Blade or Colleen, but I can't play two of these because I need the Iron Man and the Mystique. So Colleen, Iron Man here, Mystique here, plus a Redshift right or something, whatever. I don't know. This turn sucks, dude. I mean, Monster just throws everything out of whack, right? It's just really hard to get there. I mean, Iron Man's really big, though, so that's good news. Blood Eater is my Cerebro gone. Actually kind of made my draws better because now I have a higher chance to hit Gambit, which is actually a relevant card. Gambit plus Mystique on the final turn's pretty good, honestly. They are really big right again, but I mean, Iron Man's very strong. Gambit, nice, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Nightmare is super spooky. We don't know. Could be darn near anything. Just accidentally close my untapped. Whoops. Whoops. Get that back. Red Skull left, but he's Ajax. Okay, that's actually... I mean, it's beatable, right? Well, with Gambit, anything's beatable, I guess. But it's kind of beatable anyway. Do we trust Gambit here? It's only adding 6. That's 32 to 21. That's only an 11-point lead, you know? Feels weird to not put anything mid in particular. That feels kind of strange. But this is 20. I mean, I guess it's the best play we have, but it's nerve-wracking. I might need to hit, like, yeah, an Infinite or a Nightmare here, maybe even. Oh, bro, that's an Ultron? Are you kidding me? No, we're cooked. If I hit Infinite, can I win? No, we'd still lose a tiebreaker, I'm sure, right? Maybe Infinite? Oh, dude, that's even better because, like, so many drones, you know, to just deny the Gambit here. Like, that had a little upside. Dude, I love Nightmare. I think still just criminally underplayed. Like, so fun. Like, better than it seems to be in the data always. I just don't know, dude. Like, I just don't know. I just feel like Nightmare is an A+ card, man. I would play Nightmare every day if I could. Space Throne, not ideal for us. That seems like a key Scarlet Witch target. I mean, you can get to 9, I guess. It's not. Some decks could have a hard time beating 9, maybe. I don't know. Not impossible. Grand Central's probably fine for us. Oh, this is a well-timed Blade, actually. We might go ahead and do a Blade here. We don't have to Scarlet Witch right now or anything. Throw out a Cerebro early, too, to open up a Gambit, I guess. Like, turn 5 is Gambit, Scarlet Witch, or whatever. Don't show the hand to the opponent too soon on the Space Throne, maybe. I don't really love showing the hand on the Cerebro either early, for the record. Ooh, actually, Moon Knight's fine, but do I want that Scarlet Witch first? Yeah, probably want that Scarlet Witch first. Yeah, I mean, this breaks some Mystique lines, obviously, if you do the Cerebro early. Like, clearly you lose a Mystique sometimes, but hopefully it's still okay. Love to hit an Invisible Woman with Gambit. Red Shift is actually pretty good here. Oh, no, it hits Gambit. Not pretty good, just kidding. Gambit Red Shift is decent, maybe. Moon Knight doesn't feel like it's going to have any targets, really, right? I mean, Moon Knight's fine for us here, too, I guess. But I like Gambit Red Shift next turn. I don't know if the Moon Knight really hits anything key here, like a Thing sometimes, a Havoc. You know, I don't think anything super clutch. They might be going for a Acid Arrow left. That'd be amazing. Stardust doesn't matter to us. That's actually pretty fine. Miniaturized Lab. Okay, that's kind of fine, I think, right? There's that Mystique, but too far gone. Actually, Red Shift first is better to put more Swarms in, I think, right? And then, oh, it does put in a random card too, but I guess it's still technically another Swarm. I don't know. It's currently, if I do it the other way, it's, you know, if I do it the other way, it's 50%. And if I do it this way, it's 50% actually, so maybe it doesn't matter, but whatever, it's fine. This feels better to my brain for some reason. That's okay, I don't really care at all. All my cards are kind of the same at this stage, right? Gambit, we want to hit what? Baby Thena? Just the biggest target, I guess. Yellow Jacket's gone. Okay, that's not a swarm, but it's fine. Mystique is the only bad pull in Grand Central, I suppose. Wait, oh, Stardust doesn't allow cards to be pulled. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I get it, I get it. Oh, opponent retreated. Nice, dude. Just too many numbers. They didn't hit the nuts either, you know, like no good stuff. Yeah, we were gonna blow up here, honestly. We were adding 18 here. We were gonna put 3 here, I guess 2 probably, right? To go another 6 is 24 here, which is nuts. And then honestly, we were still gonna have you know, 12, 13 left. Gonna have Makari Mystique left as well. It's pretty big left out of nowhere. Yeah, good game. Just a good clean win, really. All right, not the right time for Bast. It is the right time for Swarm, though. Might be a bot hub. Well, actually, kind of intriguing, right? I mean, maybe I wait on the Bast next turn and go Bast Redshift. We could go Scarlet Witch right now, I guess. There is some inherent risk that I need it for the 3rd slot here, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Westview, god, that's still so risky. Yeah, Stark Industries is bad. I'm basically just gonna give them that for free, unfortunately. I just don't want any part of that. I mean, there's no Cerebro right now, so, you know, technically we could. We're debuffing Conchu, which is funny. You still wouldn't want to play it because the card comes out at 5. It doesn't, like, match his power or whatever. It would be pretty insane if it matched his power. That would be a cool... I don't know if it'd be a buff or not necessarily, but it would be a cool interaction at least. Redshift hits a Swarm, so Colleen's gonna be hitting Swarm. Opponent's gonna get a free +8 here. That's really stressful. Mirage is good. I mean, oh god, that's really scary. I might have to gambit that at the end, right? Is there ever a world where we say screw Cerebro and we just go Giant here? You know what I mean? Like, you just go big. Just try to win Stark on numbers. Like, it sure feels wrong, doesn't it? I don't know, man. It sure feels weird and wrong. Getting a Mirage, though, which actually could be this big Deadpool based on priority. I don't know, dude. If I get the big Deadpool, I'm going to be intrigued to play that. Oh my god, it's going to be the big Deadpool, I think. It's a 12 power Deadpool they're giving me basically for free here off this Mirage. I'm hoping to get more points in Stark Industries now, too. Yeah, 14 power Deadpool. Let's go. Swarm is gone. We netted some buffs, yeah. Well, now a C5 deck, or really a C4. Oh, of course, it's literally the next card we draw. Obviously, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be, dog? I mean, that's just not worth playing, right? There's no world in where that's the right thing to play. Yeah, I think we're just finishing on, like, Gambit, right? Just trying to go wide here. Definitely worried about Venom. Deadpool, that's gonna be scary. There's no X23, so might be a little... Oh, actually, can they do Venom Deadpool? No, it's 4 and 2. No, Dream Dimension here might save us from the next Deadpool round, dude. Do they have a cheap enough guide? Carnage Deadpool could work, I guess, right? That'd be fine. Carnage Deadpool? Yeah, they had that. That's sad. So 24 power Deadpool. Like, obviously that's gonna flip, but do they have a card to flip the next spot? You know, that's the issue they're gonna run into, maybe. What does this pull back? Some garbage Cerebro? Yeah, that's not good, obviously. I mean, Mystique is pointless here, but whatever. They gotta flip all these spots. How do you do that with just Deadpool, right? There's no way. You don't have any energy cheats, so it's like Deadpool plus thing, like Deathlock or, you know, garbage. You can't flip 3 across, can you? Sadly, never hitting a great target off this Gambit, obviously, you know. Killmonger's the best possible target, and that sucks. I mean, we're close enough right that, like, maybe you could do something right. Like, they only need, like, Death plus... I guess Death is in play, so, like, Death plus... Like, Death right and you know, Deadpool left would maybe be the way to do it. Because I'm only going to 17 right, so they could go to 20 right. I might need to hit Killmonger Forge to like tie or beat a death. I don't know if we'd win a tiebreaker though. Maybe they didn't have a cheap enough death here. It's like surely death is cheap enough, right? Well, Killmonger deleted a couple things. Carnage deleted a thing. I think it was probably cheap enough. Maybe not by a lot though. Maybe they just didn't have it in hand. Okay, not a good time for Blade. Seems like Swarm's always on the wrong side. When I need Redshift, I get Blade. When I need Blade, I need Redshift. You know, it's like it's the opposite every time here. Colleen is good next turn with Blade though, so that should be okay. We put those mid. I don't really benefit a lot from the extra energy. Our deck's pretty low cost in general, you know. We're more about like lining things up as opposed to maximizing energy output, so probably fine. Blade could be risky depending on what I draw though, right? That's the issue. It's like, oh, well, no, never mind. No, I can just do this in this order. We're totally fine. Yeah, I don't think I care about White Hat Room, so we'll go, well, Stark Tower 2 though now is not going to hit, so it doesn't really matter. So we discard Swarm first, then Blade hits more Swarms, which is perfect. As soon as we find a Cerebro here, this game's just like gone, dude. Just give me that Cerebro and call it a day, man. We have so many cards here. Would be kind of fun to do a C5 deck with Swarms. Be hard though. Howard the Duck's spicy. We don't see that often. Redshift here is kind of meh. I think we just pass, right? Just don't need to do anything here. Yeah, just waiting for Iron Man or Cerebro, either one, I think. Moonstone Howard. So definitely expecting some spicy, like, Tribunal stuff or something. Howard, you know, I mean, it could just be a Spectrum body, I guess, but I'm just, you know, I'm thinking about spice here, basically, always. So, you know, Moon Knight actually here might be pretty sweet. Why am I trying to play into Stark Tower, by the way? I think I totally forgot what I am here, guys. I forgot what I'm all about, guys. Do I like Gambit better or Moon Knight better? Like, I feel like I need to steal a Tribunal or something crazy, you know, or an Onslaught or something more than hitting one of these on board. So, like, I guess maybe I just hold the Redshift, though. Like, I don't really need to play the Redshift, particularly if I'm going for White Hot Room. So maybe we just Moon Knight because it hits nothing. And, oh, and actually it hits a Swarm, but, you know, nothing else, nothing important. I think this is better. I'll have the energy for my Hot Room to do what I need next turn anyway, because I can go Cerebro, Mystique, and Gambit next turn all together. Hit that Tribunal, boss. What'd we get? Onslaught. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing we talked about. Yeah, nice. Okay. Quake. Oh, my God. Baller plays for the Cerebro counter, dude. Actually insane. I did still get White Hot Room at least, I guess, so that's good news. Insane Cerebro counters. I guess we're just dumping stats now, right, dog? Yeah. Let's dump some stats and hope that a Gambit connects, I guess. Yeah, let's hope a Gambit connects on a key target like Fantastic Moonstone, maybe. Seems like this is that like Onslaught Moonstone deck we looked at a while before. Any target mid here is probably just good enough, maybe. I don't know. Right's kind of strong already. Patriot's cool, though. Just well, actually, we're just winning mid. Are we winning left? Not quite. We do really need. Dude, that's a Patriot buff. That's a hit mid. Anything mid? No, dude, no. Anything mid won the game, man. I'm really frustrated right now, dude. I'm really frustrated. Just anything mid won the game. Oh, that rock just gave them 4 extra power for nothing. It didn't matter, but I'm just annoyed by it. Just literally anything mid won, right? Because any fantastic. Well, maybe not Patriot, I guess. No, Patriot wouldn't have won. Well, 3 of the 4 targets mid would have won anyway. I think any of these would have put them to 9 or less. Moonstone's getting 2 for 1, so yeah, either of these hit. Sinister London. Okay, so that's a lot of extra Cerebros. We have 3 discarders, but nothing to discard. We really, really need that Swarm. You'll note there's like no other target in the deck, by the way, for the discards to hit. You know, it's just how it is. There's not, like, go look. There's nothing. There's nothing you want to hit. You know, it's like Wolverine. Oh, he goes to 5, right? You could maybe toss in like an X-23 or something. I think it'd be fine. But like Scorn, can't risk it. Power buffs, right? Like most of the discard payoff cards hurt us, don't help us. Oh, London was going to be fun. No. Beast, Hellfire Club, and... so this would get rid of a Blade. Like, it's kind of fine. Although at the same time, I don't really need to. I could just wait. Cerebro goes down here on 3. We just try to cheese some energy for a bigger turn later. Oh, Bast is insane too. Maybe you go Bast Colleen now to get a little bit You know, like, okay, you lose blade, whatever, you're fine. The idea here being, you know, next turn we can play more because of the feast specifically. We'll play 2 3s. It's pretty nice. I don't know if fire hair is gonna be better or, excuse me, no, definitely not Gambit. It's got to be Moon Knight, right? It's got to be Moon Knight's better because like we could hit something awesome. I don't know what it'd be, but Thanos, you know, specifically could hit already. I don't know, something awesome, right? Oh God, what is that about? Is this just Airshim stuff? I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, is this just Airshim? Yeah. All Airshim cards. Literally everything. What did I discard from that? Shadow King. Not so good. Oh, I misplayed last turn. I'm now seeing. We should have finished on Cerebro always because I blew my top deck like an idiot. Well, this Mystique is worth 1 power. I think it's not worth playing though, right? Because what's the point? I need to get like an Iron Man or something here. Hit Spider-Man. Big boy, please. Okay, Valentina. They went so hard right, the King Peepo. Shang-Chi there. Oh, well, this is scary, but I don't have a choice. I mean, left might be harder for them to win because they can't, like, put a Thanos there, you know? I just realized Fire Hair was really risky with Gambit, too, if I hit something good. You know, I didn't. There was nothing to hit, I guess. But, all right, nice. Okay. Honestly, a terrible game for us. Not a great game. Misplay a little bit on the Mystique Cerebro trail, but it's all good. Just numbers. Get there, dude. Alrighty, we are not going to rip through that blade right now. Makari left. I mean, that's honestly fine. Kind of everything there is the same except Iron Man, right? So it's all good. Redshift blade, no, not yet. Do we just turn off Oscorp Tower? It could be kind of nice to turn off Nexus theoretically, but I don't know, man. Iron Man's so good. I think we can actually keep it. Even if Iron Man doesn't go to 3, he... Oh, God dang it, dude. This is my first game. We got a Mindscape game already. Give me that swarm, dude. Just give me that swarm off the top. We can kind of get the swarm through either direction, right? It's crazy. This sort of just makes me want to pass, though. Like, I don't really need to do anything here. Shame we're wasting all this extra energy. I thought about putting Warlock in this deck, but nah, I don't know. It just didn't seem super worth it. Starbrand is really good at Nexus because the 3 points elsewhere you don't really care about too much. So, I mean, Bast is fine. Maybe we just rip through a Colleen here. You could even play the Colleen and not the Redshift, I guess. Play Iron Man on 5 to get around Nexus. Just hope you top deck Cerebro, I guess. Like, what if we don't get Cerebro, though? Hold up. I'm discarding 2 things. That's not going to work, dog. I can't play all those, can I? No, that doesn't work, dog. I mean, okay. Just play Colleen, I guess. Fast is first, though. Cost the least. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know, dude. Mindscape's weird, right? You know, theoretically, the opponent gives me a big guy, but you know, it's Iron Man plus big guy maybe is enough. That actually could work. Iron Man plus big guy. Oh my God, a Mystique would have been insane too, but didn't get hit by Bast. And it's so funny they buffed the Mystique, but we all know that it's a nerf, right? Like everybody knows it's a nerf. It's just straight up a nerf to Mr. Negative decks, right? They buffed her. One of the better cards in the game, I would say. Call Obsidian, I can't play there. I can only play Moon Knight, which isn't gonna be big enough. No, dude, they locked me out. No. Smart play is made by the opponent. There's no way this is enough. It's only +6. It's literally just not enough. Yeah. All right. Good try, I guess. Good try. They had like what, random Mystique or something. Their hand might have sucked, but I literally can't even get to 26. It's that simple. Cerebro top deck would have maybe given us a try at least. I don't know if it would have worked, but it would have been a try at least. Would have been +12. Okay. Oh, Yggdrasil. Oh God, I can Scarlet Witch on 2, so I guess we're fine. Makari never gets buffed here, right? I think it works that way. Yeah. Quicksilver, Galactus, right? That's big and spooky and scary. Negative Zone is also, by the way, a problem for us, but I guess Yggdrasil is a bigger problem. Maybe we discard their Galactus, right? That might be okay. So decent chance, I'd say. That's a cool domino. I like that. Astral Plane Moon Knight's great. Galactus gone! They got this baby one getting buffed though. This is cute, dude. This is funny. Oh my god. Holy crap. Well, Iron Man just became the best card in my deck by a mile. Yeah, I mean, Moon Knight's still pretty good, I guess, right? Like, they only got 2 spots. No Galactus. This game's been crazy, by the way. Wiccan gone. Okay. Iron Man Mystique just farms now, right, dude? I think you still play Cerebro, right? Oh, actually, a Gambit might be really good if you got it. You could finish on Cerebro on the final turn anyway, so I guess we just pass for a minute. We go Iron Man now. I mean, Cerebro only adds 3 oh my god, Negasonic. I am so sick of Negasonic Teenage Idiot, by the way. I mean, just so sick of it. It's unbelievable. Well, now I think we lose, maybe. I don't know. This could hit, but it's pretty unlikely. So sick of Negasonic Teenage Idiot. Cosmic Ghost Rider's fine, but we're not big enough, right? Actually, hold up. Are we going to exactly 18? Hold up. We're going to tie. After all this, we tie. Are you serious, dude? What an insane game. Oh god, dude, their deck's annoying, but this is funny. If I could have played, you know, if I could have played Mystique and Blade, that would have been even better, right? Or Mystique and a Swarm, whatever, but drew everything kind of at the wrong time. Oh, actually, Mystique and yeah, it would have been 19 if we played Mystique and a, you know, like we didn't have the energy for it, of course. We only had 6, Cerebro Mystique 6, but could have been 19 with Mystique. Her buff could have won it by 1 point, which would have been hilarious, actually.